What up, y'all? Drew Sales Out, coming at you with the 4th week of the year, which I think that is. Some news. One, got my ears pierced. Just something to do. I did not really have any plans to, but then it happened. Well, I had an outstanding odds due from 2014. I promised my 2 high school best friends that I would pierce my ears, and so finally finished that. And that was really good. My roommate Cooper as well got his ears pierced, which means that we are cool now. And hand gesture also means that we're cool. So now that you know that we're cool, the next thing that I will announce is that, one, I bought GME, I bought GameStop at $40. I only put in $100, which is sad. My buddy Austin bought it at $19. He told me about it and he's like, yo man, you're gonna wanna buy some. I bought $100 worth, and he's like, you're gonna wish you put another 0 on that. And I was like, yeah, right. And then now I'm like, golly, I wish I put another 0 on that. So he's like quadrupled his net worth this week, which is hilarious. I'm gonna make some money, which that is also really nice. Next, I roasted with the Kalades. Well, I didn't roast with him, but I was really nervous. So my favorite coffee roaster in the whole wide world is this dude, Mark Overly, who runs Kalades Coffee. And he is a G. And I sent him an email in December and was like, yo, man, any chance I could just talk to you? And he didn't respond. And I was like, that's a bummer. Like, that makes me sad. And then I followed up with him and I was like, hey, man, like, totally cool if you don't want to meet, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, would just love, like, if you would able to point me in some direction or something like that. And he was like, oh, I just didn't see your email. Like, I'd love to meet. And I was like, oh, cool, man. Like, anytime, like, I could meet, like, Tuesday or Thursday. He's like, yeah, man, I'm here, like, anytime. And I was like, okay, sweet. Like, how about 2 o'clock? He's like, yeah, man, like, whenever you want to meet. So he was really nice and just so cool, so cool. He was cooler than I expected him to be. It was kind of like meeting your hero a little bit. And then you find out your hero's the man, and you're like, duh, of course, that's why you're my hero. And so he gave me some really good information. I was really certain that I was going to need to be an air roaster to be able to roast beans the way that Kalades roast beans. But he told me that you can make really, really good roasts on a drum roaster too. So there's a good chance that I end up maybe getting a drum roaster now, because that's what Queen City roasts with, who are like my boys. They roast with the drum roaster, and they would be able to really help me kind of get that rolling. So that was really good news. And the website should be developed February 5th. So that is also my day of birth, when I will turn 25 years of age. I remember when I graduated college, people asked me what I was going to do, and I said absolutely nothing, because I'm way freer from the years of 22 to 24 than I am from 32 to 34. But I didn't say anything about 25. So 25 is completely uncharted territory. And it's weird. It's like simultaneously I feel like, 25, like that's still like young. But then I'm like, oh, wow, that's like kind of old when I'm thinking about people that I knew when they were 25. That's like a moderate age. So yeah, so that was this week. I think I'm gonna have to do a lot more on TikTok and LinkedIn. I think are gonna be the platforms that I really do. But it's been really nice updating people on this, and obviously I'll do this as well. But I guess like from the overall like potential upside of our organic reach and stuff like that, I think probably LinkedIn and TikTok will be the place to be. So get ready to see me become a TikTok star. Starts right here. This is it. But pretty much to we sold the house. We sold the house that I was working on in Lynchburg, which was great. We just really wanted to sell it for some amount of money, like more than we paid for it and more than we put into it. And so we probably put in like $8,500. So we would have sold it for like 10. And then Austin, the dude that also invested in GameStop and told me about that and was in the house, he met a dude who knew a dude who was looking to buy houses in that area. So we sold it for $14,000, which is sick. So it ended up being a moderately profitable project. So that's really great news. And I think that actually is it. And I hope that everyone has a really great day. And thank you so much for watching this.